The streak has ended.
Yep. After months of speeding, finally caught up to me. Don't speed, kids. You know,
You on the highway or you just
I'm tired
on the
of these
regular
tickets
road?
looking like CVS receipts too, man. This is like embarrassing.
Man,
I was on a road. The road was 55, but I was doing 78.
It's kind of wild.
it's okay, bro. I also got pulled over too.
But you always speed, you know?
Right.
Nah, but
This is so out of character for me.
it ain't for speeding. It ain't for speeding, though.
That's kind of wild.
You a race car driver for real, Eli? You know?
Bro, I got pulled over for failure to move over.
Failure to move over.
Yeah,
They could do that.
that's
This nigga just wouldn't let the cop go by.
that's the same shit that I asked him. I was like, "You can pull me over for this?" He was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Bro, come on, bro."
Just refused to let him by, huh?
I didn't even see it. I didn't even see the fucking cop, man.
You didn't see the lights flashing?
No.
That's kind of wild. Nigga was in the zone. He just was like, I bet they were honking a horn and everything.
What lights? What horn?
Oh, that was you? I thought that was the neon sign that passed by. Nah, yeah, he got me. You know, it's crazy. I was speeding, right? Because I was about to be late for work. And, you know, I'm swerving through traffic. And I see a car, like, zooming, like, behind me. And they swerving through traffic, too, you know? I'm like, oh, damn, somebody else must be running late. You know? And then they like, on my ass. And I was like, let me get to the right side lane so they can go by, because this person's obviously more in a rush than me, you know. And he hit the lights.
You didn't get the other guy?
No, the other guy was the cop.
Oh, that's kind of wild.
Should have been like, you gotta give yourself a ticket, because we both was like, you know, technically.
So it was the undercover?
Nah, he just, you know, I couldn't tell when they behind you, you can't really tell. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, man, I was like, you got me. You know, I didn't even fight it. He came to the window. I was like, just go ahead and write that, you know? I was like, look, man, I'm about to be, I was like, I'm not trying to get in trouble. I'm finna be late to work. He was like, I get that. No.
How much is it for?
$280.
Nice.
It could have been way more. Could have been way more. He cut me some slack. You know?
It was a white guy?
Yeah.
Another one.
That's kind of crazy. You know? I'm not gonna say the officer was, you know, in the R word, but it's kind of wild. I'm just playing. Nah, he got me. You know, I was breaking the law. He got me. Yeah, and good on him. You know, but he did cause me to be late anyway, so I sped for nothing. No.
Resisting Rio in the building.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Imagine them niggas going to precinct the next day. All right, guys. Resisting Rio's his name. Apparently, this guy like to cause trouble. Keep your eye out for a black Camry. Usually has his hair done in 2 ways: braids or twist.
Watch the head.
Approach with caution. This guy's dangerous. Wow.
That's crazy. Both of y'all niggas are just speed demons, eh?
Nah, not me. I told you that's out of my character, you know? I like to just cruise when I'm driving.
That man went 18 over the speed limit. They called it cruising.
No, I was floating too. I was like, he complimented my driving too.
Really?
Yeah. He's like, man, you a heck of a driver, but just be careful again when you get in the wind, man. Like, I feel like Vin Diesel,
That's kind of wild.
No. I don't know, Eli. I think I can take you,
You may have to try that. You should like speed again. Like do like 84.
Depending on the part.
Then,
You put me in a souped up.
Let's do it. Let's call it like 104.
I ain't gonna lie. I get nervous when niggas start punching the gas over 100. Sometimes you gotta look at your boy like, you all right, nigga? Like,
He say some shit like, yo, bro, I love her, bro. Then you're like, all right, bro.
Yeah.
I did everything for her. Like, all right, bro, just come on, man. Just let's get a burger, man. McDonald's is coming up. Just get a burger. She used to love McDonald's. All right. I mean, shit. Wendy's? I don't know.
That's her second
Like them nuggets.
Niggas start talking reckless in the car, speeding. I'm liable to jump out that bitch. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, I tell him, I'll be like, no, my nigga, she hurt you, not me, bro. Like, I ain't do shit to you. She hurt you, bro. I didn't hurt you.
You weren't there. All right.
I wasn't there, bro. No. You got nothing to do with me.
Nah, bro. Don't be that guy, bro.
If I can't live, you can't either.
Imagine a nigga says something like that.
Way.
Like,
This homeless man just walking across the street, taking his time, see me coming. Like, what are we doing?
Man's trying to get paid.
He trying to die, apparently.
Not gonna lie, that same night. No, was it that same night? The next night. Almost hit a lady crossing the road. She was crossing a busy highway, though.
Yeah. I think it's about time we revoked your license, sir.
That's wild. That is kind of wild. That lady had no business running across the street, bro. She was not physically athletic fit to be running.
Yeah, wow. Now you're insulting her.
I'm just saying, like, if you gonna run with like cars doing 60, you need to be a good runner. You know what I mean? Don't be carrying no extra in the front, thinking you just gonna be, outrunning cars.
Extra added weight,
Like, that's wild. I know her life flashed before. I saw her eyeballs. I know her life flashed before her eyes.
Like, did you have to brake?
I had to brake and swerve. I swerved into the lane to my left. Luckily, there was no car right there. Don't worry, I beat the horn super loud. And the cars that was behind me almost hit her too. She had no business running in the road, bro. I don't know how I would have felt had I hit her.
I would have felt.
Give it to the reckless history.
Like
You would have
wall,
said,
bro. A big fat wall, bro. That should have felt like fucking.
She would like the way it was going. It wouldn't have been like no. She would have bounced off the car. She would have hit the head of the. She would have hit the tail end of the passenger side. It should have like bounced off. I said tail end. I'm in the front end. Should have bounced off. She probably would have been alright. Probably broken hip. Yeah, niggas get hit every day, B.
crazy.
She got hit going 60, bro. I doubt she'll be alright, bro.
She had a broken hip. But, she would have been alive, and that's all that matters.
It would have.
I don't know. Going 60. Yeah, I don't know.
Nah, because she would have her momentum with her running, the way she was running, and the way I swerved. Like, she would have caught the little front part of the passenger side, and Definitely a broken hip. Definitely a broken hip.
Nah, broken hearts. T-shirts.
That's crazy. And I would have never. I don't think I would ever lived it down. We wouldn't be here right now. You know, I'd have been working through the 12 steps with my psychiatrist.
Kind of crazy.
You know,
What's the first step?
what is the first step? That's
Denial.
different. That's different. I can't believe it happened. It happened. It was yesterday. It was yesterday at 10. You hit the lady. Get over.
Nigga try to act like you don't know.
I can't believe this. Better believe it. There's a warrant out for your arrest right now as we speak.
I'm Joe Cameron.
In 4K, buddy.
Is this you?
I can't believe it. He keeps saying that, but we all know it's him, right? Go ahead and take him, boys. Finally got resisting Rio.
Yeah, we got him.
Good job, fellas. We knew we'd get him sooner or later.
But yeah, now they at the bar drinking on your downfall.
There's Tom. There's the guy who put him in cuffs. This guy's a second legend, man. 1 round for Tom. Nigga ain't do nothing.
Really, it was a team effort. Nigga, okay.
All right, Tom.
That's crazy.
Oh man, quite the crazy week, huh? I almost became unemployed this past week. I won't get into like details.
Is it unemployed?
Yeah, you know,
Was it by choice or by force?
almost by force. You know,
Yeah.
a corporate loophole almost put me in unemployment. You know,
Mm.
but fortunately, I am okay for now. You know. So, that's why I am in traffic school. You know, learning the laws of the road.
You know?
Traffic school is the biggest waste of fucking time, bro.
It was only 4 hours, you know. I got through it.
But you had to be there, like in person, or it was online?
I did it online, you know.
Oh,
So I was there. Wink, wink.
that's crazy.
I passed my test. Oh, we know how Eli week is going.
Thick as fuck.
He's got COVID part 2.
You got COVID.
Feel like shit, bro. Like
COVID 20, huh?
I began the migraines, the coughs, the sneezing, bro.
Don't you hate getting sick? Like
Now that
being
just
sick is the
sucks.
worst. It just
sucks, bro.
brings out the baby back bitch in you, you know?
Yes. I mean, it depends on how bad it is, right?
Yeah. But man, I'd be sick. I'd be down. I'd be like, I don't want. You know, I'm a big baby.
Like it's crazy because you really don't feel like doing shit. Like
when you're sick, you just want to be taken care of. I guess that's just a habit we get from being kids. But it just feels better when you're being taken care of. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know why the chicken noodle soup just hit different when somebody brings it to you. You got to make your own chicken noodle soup. You like, man, this shit don't taste good.
What is this?
Who made this?
Nigga, you. Oh, yeah.
I forgot. I'm alone. Bro, give me that chicken noodle soup. And like bring it to me, right? And give me a little either some Sprite or ginger ale. You know, get the Vicks vapor rub.
Man,
Yeah.
you said that ginger ale, bro.
Ginger ale, yeah.
That shit is tough when you're sick.
I'm telling you, man. That's what you need to do, Eli. Go ahead and go to the store and get you some of the black home remedies.
Yeah.
But then that requires me to get in my car, bro. That requires me to get in my car. Requires me.
I go to the doctor. They were like, "We're gonna prescribe you with these pills." I'm like, "Nah, that's good. I got
Nah,
Vicks at the
bro.
crib. Got some vapor rub at the crib. You know, that's what we gotta get you. I mean, you're supposed to have that on standby, you know."
Yeah, I had to fucking put that shit on me last night, or else I couldn't sleep. That shit, cause like I think the worst part about being sick is sleeping. Like you be in there fucking having to breathe through your mouth. That shit is the worst, bro.
That's why you need that Vicks vapor rub, bro. No?
You be in there. You be like, bro. You be in there dead ass moaning and shit.
Just dying.
Your parents come in the room, you over here dying on your bed. They're like, "Are you straight?" You over there look at them like, "Nigga, what kind of question?"
I'm dying. I need some help.
I can't breathe.
Oh man. So like I think Kev's gonna be, I don't know. He's driving. He's on the road. Eli's sick. So, you know, we're gonna make do today. But we gotta put something out there. And there's too much news. Well, there was so much news. I gotta remember everything. You know.
Chilling.
You know.
Crazy.
Crazy NBA season thus far. You know. Very unpredictable. Well, I mean, not too unpredictable, but sort of, kind of. I didn't think Boston was still gonna be able to beat Boston without the coach, but I guess it wasn't a coaching thing really. I think it was just a team thing, you know.
I think it was a situation where like they knew like what they had to do to continue moving forward, and I'm glad that they didn't let the coaching issue like get into their heads.
That's a tough team over there. Miami very disappointing.
No,
He's
Miami. I don't know what the fuck happened to that team.
Heat are so disappointing, and it's like it's starting to come to the point where like, what do you do next? You know what I mean? Like, if you're Miami, you can't really blow it up per se, and you can't really like. There's no avenues of like trading. But what do you really do if you're Miami?
Yeah. I think everybody on that roster except for JB should be on the chopping block.
No,
Like
okay.
because,
Miami's in the position they're in now. But here's a hypothetical: Kyrie is a free agent next year.
mm-hmm.
Does Kyrie coming into the Heat make them, you know, how much better? Like,
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Anything other than Lowry is a fucking improvement. Because Lowry's playing like he don't know how to play basketball. Like all that he's good for is a fat ass. Like,
Oh, we knew that's kind of crazy. I thought we knew that though.
like that's really insane. Like,
listen, I think we talk about father time, and I think it's time for Lowry. Lowry's been in the
yep,
game for a long time, bro. It's time for him to become the bench player,
it's
the
about
the
that
role
time.
player. He can't be your starter on a championship team, not no more.
I don't think he's a starter on any team.
Before we move on, and before Kev cuts out again because he is on the road. What up, everybody? This is another episode of Legit Podcast. We're your hosts. I am Real One,
Rich.
Not me lie.
and we are going through it, but we're going through it. But we here, Um, you know, mentally, I'm here. Kev is like we said on the road. He's working. You gotta respect that. Eli is very, very sick, but he's still here for you people, and you have to respect that. So like, just hit the like button because of that. Like that's dedication. You know, and we will get it together. Trust us. Kev cuts out again. We will get it together. And yeah, back on this Heat thing. Yeah, I think Kyrie Irving free agency is one. That's one of the teams I love Kyrie to go to, and the other one is being Dallas, of course.
They could definitely use him over there. That's a great fit.
I think Luka needs somebody like Kyrie on that team. They do Kyrie Irving, and I think it can work with Luka, Kyrie, Dinwiddie, Hardaway. They can make it work over there. Of course, either Dinwiddie or Hardaway's gonna have to come off the bench, or maybe you bring both of them off the bench, like their own little two-man game off the bench. But
it's the craziest bench.
Gotta have Kyrie over there though. Kyrie makes that work.
I think any of those teams, Heat, Mavs, and even LA, like any of those three teams, is definitely a spot for Kyrie. I think if Kyrie wants the best chance to win a championship, he should go to the Heat. Because I saw a stat, I forgot when, it was like a few days ago, and it said that like the Mavs are so reliant on Luka. Like it's crazy the stat, like what it is. Like I think they're middle of the pack in offense when he's on the floor. And then like when he's not on the floor, I think it said that they're dead last.
That's a result of high usage rating, and everything flows through you. And people have made a comparison to him and Harden, and that's clear as day.
Yep.
It's clear as day. It's the same offense that Houston ran. Harden was there.
The same exact shit.
You can't win like that. It's been proven you can't win like that. They need to get Kyrie over there somehow.
I feel bad because he's putting up like historically great numbers just to keep his team afloat. Like not even to be in the playoffs, just to like win a few games. Like he has to go off for 50 points, 10 and 10. Like
yeah,
because if not, they lose.
Yeah, surprisingly, that's the same case for like Joker too.
Yep, and too.
It's crazy because like he's got all his pieces back, but they just ain't been playing well. So hopefully Denver figure it out. I mean, they in a good spot right now. They third in the West, and they winning games. But like, I noticed that Joker has had to do a lot more than he should have.
What I thought when Jamal Murray came back, I thought it was gonna be like, set. Like I thought he's gonna have the other man who's gonna average 22, and he won't have to fucking go out there and drop the 31, 10 and 10.
It's just that Jamal got to get his legs underneath him. Like they say, realistically, it takes about 2 years to come back from ACL injury. So like we're starting to see it now with Clay. Like Clay's starting to get his legs underneath him again. But yeah, it's gonna take some time. But I just thought Michael Porter would be okay. Like
me too.
I guess not. They got Bones Highlands, and Bones could kind of like he ain't Murray, but he can kind of be, kind of do his thing. And got Jeff Green over there, and got Bruce Brown, who's been huge for them this year.
Nice.
They just, I just noticed that Joker's got to be doing a lot. Didn't have to. They got Aaron Gordon over there too, so
He's hooping.
yeah,
He is.
yeah. I mean, we talked about how we thought the season was gonna go, and we did. Everybody mentioned the Pelicans, and as
Yep.
of right now, Pelicans are number 1 in the West and
Yeah,
number 2
indeed.
overall in the NBA. A hell of a team over there, man.
Look, man, I'm not gonna say I predicted this, but I predicted this.
They just stacked with this defense
But
all over that damn team.
they're just that, bro. Like, if you really go on roster for roster and just read out names, like, they're just stacked, bro.
And they've been. It's crazy because like the first part of the season, like Ingram was in, and Ingram was kind of carrying. Now Ingram's out, but Zion is carrying. Cullum's doing his thing. Have Valanciunas, Alvarado. It's just like, man,
Herb Jones, you got all those boys, like, bro.
the defense is back. They're well coached. They're here. They're here. Pelicans are here, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. I never thought I would say that ever.
And on the other side, the Cavs too. Like that trade they made for Donovan Mitchell, it was
perfect. That was the perfect
perfect,
trade. Yeah,
perfect fit.
perfect trade. The Cavs. Whoever made that trade for the Cavs, you're a genius, sir.
Genius.
Because I was skeptical a little bit. I was like, can Donovan Mitchell, like, he's a 2 guard, and like, can he really be that guy? And it's like, he doesn't really necessarily have to be the guy over there. They got this dude Garland. They got the 2 big men. Got Karis LeVert. That's pretty much your 6th man. Kevin Love will give you great games every now and then. They are, and then they're waiting on Ricky Rubio to come back. So like,
it's just crazy.
That's a good team over there.
They got the number 1 defense in the whole league. Like, I have to say, shout out to the Cavs for in 6 years turning from Braun, or not even 6 years, like what, like 4, going from Braun to this,
pretty much,
which is unheard of for like a Cavs team. Like that, I don't think this has ever happened in the Cavs history.
Ah, man. to like not be depending on LeBron and having their own little squad over there. Yeah, this is great. That's crazy. Cleveland right back in the title picture.
Yeah, after 4 years, which is insane.
Good for them. That's wild. Yeah, who else am I surprised by this year? The Pacers.
Yeah, the Tyrese Halliburton is like Chris Paul, bro. Most underrated player in the league.
Halliburton is like a pure point guard, and like that he's leading the league in assists. And Pacers would be crazy to trade any of their players right now.
I can't believe the Kings traded him. Like, wow.
Hey, but at the same time, the Kings, right? Like, they're doing their thing over there. Oh, I can't even be mad at them.
Facts, but damn, like not not only is he like leading the league in assists, he also has the fewest turnovers. Like his assist to turnover ratio is the lowest of anybody in the league. The averages, I think, out of anybody who averages more than 6 assists, Tyrese Halliburton's assist to turnover ratio is the lowest. I think at like 2.4, and averaging 11 assists with a 2.4 assist to turnover ratio is crazy.
Yeah, no, that's nuts. And he's probably most likely gonna be an all-star this year.
Yep.
It's crazy. This NBA season is crazy. I still think You know, I think the Pelicans gonna be one of those teams to beat it, and I don't know, man. I'm like starting to sleep on Memphis a little bit. Like, you know,
Same.
it's something about Memphis. Like, they don't got it. You know,
They don't.
even though they're like got a winning record and they're winning games, they just it's something that's missing there. I don't know what it is.
I'm starting to think that Memphis is more of like a regular season team.
That's how I look at Phoenix. I think Phoenix is just a
No,
regular season
they're a
team.
frauds,
I think Phoenix is a regular season team. And
frauds.
I think the world has to be on their toes for the Lakers because Lakers won't be out of the playoffs. People think the Lakers are gonna be out. They're not gonna be out of the playoffs. I'm sorry to burst y'all bubble for those who don't want to see the Lakers in the playoffs, but they are way better now. They figured it out, and trust me, they'll be in the playoffs. They'll be in the playoffs.
You said that. I'm glad that you said that because a lot of people don't realize that we're a much better team than what a lot of people think we are, and I think we're a scary eighth seed. Like we are a scary eighth seed.
That nobody's gonna want to play the Lakers in the playoffs. Nobody wants to play the Lakers.
In the first round, like that, bro, that's fucking tough.
Yeah, man. In the East,
Nah,
that's
the East
that's that's the Celtics,
the East is
Bucks,
crazy. The Cavs.
the Cleveland, Cleveland, and I think Brooklyn was starting to figure it out when Ben Simmons got hurt, but Brooklyn was starting to figure that shit out, and that shit was getting scary over there.
That shit was getting scary. His man Ben was averaging like for 5 straight games, putting two in like 10. I was like, oh shit, he's
Yeah,
back.
that shit was getting scary for a moment over there in the end. Joe Harris found his shot again. Like, watch
And
out for
Katie,
Brooklyn. You know,
and Katie is Katie, and then that Asian dude, I forgot his name.
Watanabe, he
Fucking wet, bro.
leading the league in 3-point percentage. Who would have
That dude's
thought?
a fucking sniper, bro.
Who would have called that? Not your boy. You know,
Oh,
it's gonna be a bloodbath in these playoffs. I can tell y'all that. There's no clear-cut favorite this year,
nope.
which is like, damn, basketball's back, I guess. Shall see.
About that time.
uh,
Now, no, wait. Now that we talk about like the positive teams, now I gotta talk to you about the teams that are disappointing me. Though, come on, what's going on with your Warriors, bro?
listen. The Warriors are right where they want to be.
What?
They're
What?
the
Like
they're
12
they're
seed?
the best. The Warriors are the best home team in the league. That's number one. They
If,
can't be beaten at home,
if they
you know.
can't win no away games to save their lives.
But you got to look at the road games that they've played in like recent. They've sat a lot of people down. They keep sitting players down. I don't know why they're sitting guys down.
Nah, bro, y'all are
Realistically, the Warriors. I think they lost like 11 games thus far. They shouldn't. They should have probably lost like 5.
Yeah, but like it's crazy because you guys are losing the teams that you should definitely be beating, like the Magic, bro. That's like the worst
The
offense in the
Magic
league.
was early on in the season, and the Warriors had not figured out their rotation yet. When they started figuring out their rotation is when they started winning road games. But now Andrew Wiggins is hurt, so they can't play Clay on back-to-backs. They don't play Clay on back-to-backs, and most of the schedule this year in the league is back-to-back games. So they don't play Clay a lot. And when they need to rest Steph and Draymond, they rest them. So they know, like, they schedule in like we're gonna lose these games. But when they play at home, they're like, we gotta win these home games. So don't, if you're a Warrior fan, don't panic. I saw Preston saying the season's over. No, it's not. We did have that blunder against the Pacers.
Yep.
But that's on Jordan. That's Jordan's pool fault more than anything. And you know, don't panic because I promise you the Warriors will be in the playoffs. And they don't care about seeding because there's no team out there that's dominant, you know. on the road or at home. Like nobody's really dominant. All these teams are like right where they should be.
Yeah, true.
There's no
Yo,
team you look at and be scared of. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody thought Boston was a scary team, and then the Warriors just beat the crap out of them yesterday.
nah, I think the only team that like really scares me is the Bucks. I think the Bucks are the only team where I'm like, yeah, they're fucking.
The Bucks is scary because you just don't know what you get from Giannis. You know what I mean? Like,
Like having a top 5 defense and then Giannis being the most unguardable player in the league is just like, bro.
yeah, I can see how Giannis will be. You know, like damn, we gotta play Giannis. But hey,
uh,
no,
I wanted to ask you, since you're a Warrior fan, do you think Jordan Poole fleeced?
you mean like stole money?
Yeah,
I'm always against giving players like that kind of money anyway. You know, like I think, I don't know, for me, like how I think NBA contracts should be is like 50% guaranteed, right? And then when you ball out, you get the other 50%.
that's facts.
I can't pay you off of what you did a small sample size for 1 year, and then you turn around the next year and don't give me shit. You know what I mean? But I done guaranteed you all the damn money.
That's why I want to ask Warrior fans. Y'all think he
I don't think he
fleeced?
fleeced. I just think his mindset is like, damn, I should be a starter. Because when he's starting, he's balling.
Yeah,
When he coming off the bench, he can't really find his flow, and that's his mindset thing. So he just, and he plays way better when he's next to Steph on the court, because when he's out there with the second unit, teams zone in on him,
yep.
and then who's he really gonna pass to on the second unit? You know?
And he shoots horribly, and then I'm like, damn. So y'all paying this man like what, 25 next 4?
Mhm.
And I'm like, I don't know if he's worth that.
You see the potential. You see the flashes. Like it's tough because the Warriors bench is, besides him off the bench, the Warriors bench ain't really all that great. Kuminga's starting to find his footing again, but like they're banking on Wiseman, you know, at some point,
Wiseman is a
hopefully,
whole other story.
you know.
It's a whole other fucking nut to crack, bro.
But when I told people, I said that Wiseman hasn't played basketball in 3 years, you know, before he came back. He was out for the whole college year, and then he was pretty much out for the first 2 years of his NBA career. So he gotta, gotta get those reps in. Gotta remember who he was before the injuries.
Slip on fucking Onyeka Okongwu, Obi Toppin, Tyrese Halliburton, Cole Anthony, Precious Achua, Tyrese Maxey. I'm like, all these other players that the Warriors could have had, and James Wiseman is playing like absolute ass.
Yeah, he's gotta. That's like I said, 3 years without basketball. If James Wiseman, we saw what he was capable of in what, 2019.
Yeah,
We
in
saw,
school.
yeah, we saw what he was capable of. So it's gonna take him a long. I mean, he's balling in the G League, but the G League, he can do that in the G League. We just need him to do that in the actual NBA.
Yo, and yo, here's something I want to talk. It's been on my mind for a little. When are we gonna start holding Kawhi Leonard accountable the same way that we hold AD accountable?
I mean, the two are different though. Like AD hasn't had the injuries Kawhi has had. So like talking about Kawhi with an ACL and then the ankle.
Yeah, but we rip into AD whenever he gets
because AD
hurt.
get these knick-knack injuries and just be out. You know, it's always something with AD. He's very brittle. Like he's
Bro, Kawhi is turning it into that too.
now, but with Kawhi, it's like we've seen Kawhi when he, you know, is at least 80% what he's capable of.
I don't think Kawhi could ever be Kawhi again because the last time we seen Kawhi be Kawhi was 2020. That's the last time Kawhi was Kawhi,
Yeah,
and ever since then it's been injury after injury after can't play. I missed 5 games. Like I don't even know what his deal is now. Like it's literally injury after injury. If it isn't the hamstring, it's the knee. If it ain't the knee, it's an ankle. I'm like, all right. I feel like now we need to start holding Kawhi accountable. Like, yo, you not playing games, and you are turning it into glass man.
yeah, that's true. I mean, but it's like it's different though. It's like he had an ACL injury, and like it keeps the knee is keep on being the knee. So like they don't play him on back to backs. They play him like small minutes whenever he is playing. They try to be super duper careful because the last time they let him come back and play, he ended up getting hurt in a pivotal
Yep.
series. You know,
Yep.
they try and be super duper careful. I guarantee you he can go out there and play, but like they just want to make sure they got him for the playoffs, which I don't blame them for.
What aren't there like what like 10?
Yeah, right now they got to be careful not to like not be in the playoffs. You know.
That's what I'm saying. Like they need to focus on making the actual playoffs before they're like, all right, I'm not playing
I'm
you.
pretty I'm
I'm
pretty
not
sure if
playing
they
you.
feel like they're falling behind in the standings, I'm pretty sure they're gonna start playing him a lot more.
You know, I don't think they have a choice now. Like,
Their team is so damn deep, like they should be able to, sustain long enough. Even like because Paul George is gonna play when he's healthy.
that's what I'm saying. I feel like the team is so deep; they should at least be like 8.
Yeah, it's just that nobody saw the Kings being the Kings. Nobody saw Portland being Portland. You know what I mean? Utah being
Boy,
Utah.
for real.
Nobody predicted those three teams being formidable in the West, but you can't sleep on them now when you play them. There's not a team you can sleep on in the West anymore.
No, yeah, facts.
Which is crazy. Like the whole West is. I mean, San Antonio because they tanking, but other than that, can't sleep on nobody.
I feel like teams who could give you a freaking upset.
Yeah,
There's 10 teams where it's like you can't really go easy. I mean, or think it's going to be an easy series because the Clippers, the Mavs, the Lakers, all of those are tough teams. All of them.
yeah, yeah. No,
Yeah.
there's no easy victories out there. In the East, at least you get to play, Orlando and Detroit. You know, in the West, you get like if it ain't San Antonio tanking, like you really got to play.
Hey, for all the Orlando fans out there, you'll be happy. Y'all got the most talented young core I've seen in a minute, bro. Like y'all future is good.
Yeah, I tell Orlando fans all the time, give them 5 years. Give them 5 years. I guarantee you're gonna be satisfied with your results because them guys just need NBA games under their belt.
Bro, and I think they got a few years they might have the tallest roster in the NBA. Like like 4 players in their starting 5 are taller than 6'10" or are 6'10".
Mm.
It's like
Yeah,
that shit is crazy.
I think they got the Raptors beat in as far as the tallest roster. And then they got them a undercover star And Ben Carroll, I think he's gonna be.
I think he's gonna be
the
crazy.
he gonna
Yep,
be-
I think. Yo, but don't sleep on that boy. Bro. He's hooping. MIP,
Bobo's a point guard center.
MIP, MIP for sure, bro. He's averaging like 20 and 10 off of like step back threes and shit. I'm like, yo, what's going on?
Just give Orlando fans, give them some time. Y'all won't be the laughing stock of the league no more. Trust me.
Like, and like not only do y'all have young talent, but y'all are ass right now. Which under any other like time period or any other time, it would be horrible. But if you guys get the number one pick again, bro.
Oh yeah. Orlando fans, just know this. Like, if Orlando F around and get that number one pick, they like
Oh my god.
like that shit is gonna be raps for a lot of people. Like,
it's gonna be fucking skyscrapers over there, bro.
And that kid Victor Wembanyama is
he's different.
That shit is not fair.
He's different. Which I still do think ESPN and Bleacher Report be sucking the crap out of him, but he's different.
They do be OD on him, Victor Wembanyama.
They be meat riding.
Oh yeah.
I'm talking about bouncing, bro.
But like,
I mean, they said he the new prospect.
He a fucking unicorn though, if I ever seen one.
Nah. After I saw that report where it was like if LeBron James and Victor were in the draft, LeBron James would go too. I was like, okay.
Prospect wise, it's true, but like
no, bro.
No, like erase everything you know about LeBron.
You know, yeah.
Like,
I'm saying. High school years, bro. LeBron's high school years were gone.
Look at Victor's high school years. He's not even playing in high school. He's playing pro amateur ball. They don't have him playing high school ball. He can't. It's unfair. He's playing pro amateur ball right now. He's gonna be playing in the Olympics this year or next year, I should say too.
So you're telling me that if Victor and LeBron, because remember LeBron averaged his senior year, he was averaging like 28, 29, 8 and 8. And fucking how and they won the state.
I think Victor's averaging the same. I think Victor averaging like 28. Like I think he's like 28, 12, like 7 with like 8 blocks per game against other grown men. It's fucking ridiculous, man.
Like 7'4".
It's not fair.
He is like 7'4" doing one leg fucking fadeaways from the 3-point line.
And
I think it always also depends on what year we're talking about. But we're on the same job. If this is 03,
we're talking LeBron's senior year versus Victor's senior year.
I know, but you know how they say, if they say they on the same draft class, who will be taken first. I guess it really depends on what year we're talking.
Yeah, I mean,
I say LeBron.
A 7'3" who moves like that, like, it's always gonna be taking. He's always going to be taken first.
He's 7'4", bro. Like, that shit is crazy.
With his skill set, he's always going to be taken. He can shoot the 3. He can post up. He's always going to be taken first.
Bro, he made KD look tiny. That shit was crazy.
The interviews, like, when you hear other NBA players talk about him, like, they know. Like you heard Giannis talk about him. Giannis was like, the league's in fucking trouble.
I don't know about that, but I do think he's,
We're talking about a kid who has a better handle, shooting ability, quicker than AD. They say he's a better blocker than Rudy Gobert, and Rudy Gobert is one of the best blockers of all time.
He's more skilled than AD, bro, which is crazy. I remember you saying about AD being a guard and shit, like handles like a guard. No, this nigga can handle like a guard, bro.
He's toying with the Pro-Am league that he's playing in right now. He's shooting one-legged 3-pointers just for the fun of it.
Did you see what he did like a few nights ago when he was doing that behind the back shit? I was like, yo, who do you think you are, bro?
The thing is, like, I've been like this with everybody that's coming to the league. They do great stuff, but it's like, if they don't pan out and do the same thing in the league, then it's like, okay, then they were a bust. So I mean, he's dominating against his opponents right now, but the league is gonna be different.
I'm not gonna lie. The only gripe that you can say about him is how skinny he is. And he's not even skinny for his size,
His
but
frame
he's
is his
still
frame is pretty like big.
yeah,
He's got
it's
a big ass
solid.
frame.
It's solid. But he's still skinny because he's tall as shit. So like,
And like that's true for kids who play in America, Kev. But usually European players come over here and be
and are solid.
out the gate great
Yep.
because
And are solid.
them niggas played against grown men all their life. You know,
That's the only gripe though. And
if he do
He
come
get
into
hurt.
the league and be a bust, then I'd be shocked. I can't really see it.
nah, bro, I can't see it. I think year one he's gonna average. I'll be surprised if he averages anything less than 20, bro. Year one.
Depending on what team he's on, I don't know.
Yeah,
Nah,
depending on what team.
I don't think it matters. I'm gonna be honest. Like, unless it's like a really good team.
Nah,
Like,
because if somehow the Pelicans draft him, he's not averaging 20. If he goes to like OKC, then I can
the
see.
Pelicans are not draft. Oh,
What the league don't want to happen, they don't want that nigga to end up in Pop's hands. Then that nigga's gonna be trouble.
my god, bro. Actually, I do. Having like a Spurs, like another big dude in the Spurs would be fire.
Yeah, the Spurs being relevant again would be good for the league.
Facts. I like that shit.
You put him with
But
Keldon Johnson
also,
over there. They have
yeah,
a nice little duo moving forward.
they honestly, the Spurs could have been so great. Like if they kept like a lot of their younger people, if they would have kept like Lonnie Walker and who's the other guy that they let go of?
They let
The John
Dejounte Murray go.
Yeah,
They
if
let
they
a lot of
kept
people go.
them, yeah, they would have been real dangerous.
No. They let all those dudes go to tank though.
Yeah, Pop purposely let those kids go to get this kid. Pop been eyeing this kid for a long ass time. Pop been wanting this kid on his first team. If they don't end up getting him, I know he gonna feel crazy. But if the Spurs do end up getting him, I know that shit's kind of rigged low key.
It's a lot of pressure though.
Need the Knicks, bro. If the Knicks get this kid, bro, it's gonna be tough.
The NBA ain't gonna let the Knicks get something like that. It's too much.
But the NBA, bro, they should, bro. Why don't you want New York to be good like that? That's literally the ball state.
Because New York is
This-
like the NBA
this
wants
help-
New York to be that one team that like not the
Always average.
people laughing at them, but like haha, look at these diehard Knicks fans. They'll never like. That's how the NBA sees the Knicks.
Nah, bro, I'm tired of that shit, bro.
That's their fault.
Because, but no. It ain't even the NBA. Like they draft like shit.
No, but the Knicks
Right.
always end up in a horrible position in their drafts, though.
No, they don't.
No, yes, they
No,
do.
The Knicks
Bro.
have never been a top five. Had a top 5 draft pick.
Bro,
But me and you both know it's been a lot of gems in the NBA that have fell out of the top 5, even top 10. And they still in the draft.
But
is true,
it's
though.
like it's hard, man. You just don't know.
Nah,
Sometimes
real.
sometimes you want the sure thing, bro. Sometimes you do want the sure thing. You know
I'm
what
not
I mean?
gonna lie, bro. They be like going over players who are for sure fires, bro.
Like
I'd be like,
them taking RJ Barrett. Like who wouldn't have took RJ Barrett? You know what I mean?
bro. Okay, just that draft. Okay, that's the one instance where I'm like, okay, bet that was the right pick. But there have been so many draft picks where I'm like, bro, your fans are telling you to pick this guy, and you're not picking that guy, and then that guy goes to be godly.
The only example I can really think of is, well, no, they didn't even have the chance to, because they were supposed to draft Steph, but Steph ended up going one pick forward though. Steph ended up going one pick ahead.
Are you sure? I swear.
Yeah, because Minnesota passed on Steph twice, and then Golden State had to pick, and Steph thought he was going to New York with the next pick, but the Golden State ended up taking Steph.
I'll show you. There's an example. Let's see.
The Porzingis one is like iffy, you know, like I don't know who exactly was in that draft class, but
They got lucky as fuck with that shit. They got lucky as fuck with that draft.
The same thing they said about uh Victor is what they said about Porzingis.
No,
You see
it's
how that
different.
matters? Yes. Base. Well,
No,
how's it different?
it's different, bro. What
He just
Victor?
didn't
What
pan
Victor?
out.
What? Nah, Porzingis wasn't doing what Victor was doing. Porzingis, we knew the
Uh,
same thing they said about the things they said about Porzingis was like he's Dirk Nowitzki. Like
yeah, exactly.
I can't compare Victor to anybody. The closest I can get to is KD, and even KD don't really like be doing that shit.
Nah, 'cause he's taller than KD, bro.
Yeah, he's
Like, it's crazy.
7'4", bro.
Okay, look. Here's an example. In 2018, the Knicks had pick number 9. Bro, we were telling fucking Knicks to draft either Michael Porter Jr. or Shea Gilgeous.
But look
That's
how far Michael Porter went in that draft, though.
14, but that was good for us. We were like, yo, draft that nigga. Like, yo, Michael Porter Jr. or Shea Gilgeous Alexander are the
Shea
two
Gilgeous
players.
would have made sense. They should have drafted Shea
But
Gilgeous.
They chose
yeah,
Knox.
but
Kevin
Michael
fucking
Porter.
Knox.
What has Michael Porter shown us so far?
I would rather have him than Knox.
I agree.
He's not even in
But
the league.
also
Bro.
at the same time, the Knicks didn't give Knox a fair shot. They were putting him on the
We
bench.
did. Yes, we did. That nigga trash.
He just seems so much better, like in college. Like, and I feel like the Knicks was the wrong team for him to go to.
Wait. I'm not done yet. The year before that, right? The Knicks got the 8th pick in the draft. Who did they draft? Frank Ntilikina. Who did we want? Dennis Smith Jr. We told him, yo,
Smith
draft.
ain't done nothing either.
But he's hooping in the Hornets. And I feel like, but remember, he did good his first year, but the only problem is the Mavericks drafted Luka the year after. And you're not playing 2 guards.
Wait, they drafted Dennis Smith?
Yeah, remember they drafted the Mavs drafted Smith Jr. He played good his rookie year. He averaged 16 points. But then the year after they drafted Luka.
Well, we talking about the Knicks though.
No, yeah, but I'm saying we had to pick higher than the Mavs, but they drafted Frank instead of Dennis Smith
Oh yeah,
Jr.
the Frank Ntilikina was a bad pick.
Everybody was telling them back then, yo, Dennis Smith Jr. Draft Dennis Smith Jr.
I don't know what their logic is when it comes to trading. I don't know. I mean, not trading, drafting. I do not know.
I don't know what it is, bro. They just be goofing.
They want to disappoint their fans. It's like they kind of do it on purpose, you know.
I swear they do.
The last time the Knicks made their fan base happy was when they signed Melo.
And even that was a
bro.
horrible decision.
You talking like 2010, bro. That's 12 years ago, bro.
But hey, that just goes to show you that they just not good. Maybe they need to sell their team.
The Knicks.
Yeah.
You gotta have the mecca of basketball though. You gotta have Madison Square Garden.
No.
Oh yeah, easily, but like
new owner.
They don't know what they're doing.
Or they need they need a good GM. Hey man, Bob Myers is about to be a free agent. I don't know if Golden State's gonna resign him.
Yo,
You know they will. Come on now.
That nigga.
It depends on how much Bob Myers is asking for though. That nigga could really demand a lot of money because of what he's done.
I mean, honestly, he deserves it.
Yeah,
I'm being a hater.
Like I'm saying, if I'm any other team in the league and that nigga's even remotely available, like, I'm throwing the bag at.
I'm the Knicks. I'm throwing bags, and they always do. So I'm throwing bags.
Bob Myers will grab your team, boy.
And y'all opinion, who the top 3 GMs in the league right now?
Bob Myers,
Stevens,
Brad Stevens,
and the dude in the Cavs.
And Brad Stevens is out. Brad Stevens is out. Bob Myers, the guy at the Cavs, and the dude, and was it Griffin with the Pelicans?
Yeah, fact.
David Griffin.
Yeah.
So no Masai Ujiri.
Masai Ujiri is really great, but I feel like Masai Ujiri, like,
He got lucky.
He has a type too. Like Nazari Jury, he's a type of player.
For real.
So
And
no James Jones.
nah.
Nah, because bro, those top three are cracked.
James Jones uses his player connections to go get players that he fit,
Okay.
But
Those
that nigga with the Pelicans though, that nigga's OD for real.
that nigga OD for real, bro.
To go get those players, bro. And I ain't really heard of these guys outside of now. Like,
Bro, they were a bottom feeding team, number one pick in the draft 2 years ago, bro. He did that shit in 2 years.
He made the McCollum trade. He got Ingram.
He
They
made a
drafted
contender.
Zion.
He made a contender in 2 years, from bottom of the league to contender in 2 years. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, Cleveland doing their thing too. I was gonna say I don't know why Cleveland got rid of him, but Cleveland doing their thing too.
It took them 4, but I'm saying like those 3 are cracked, like easily.
Yeah, those are some good GMs right there. Earlier, Kev, we was talking about Kyrie, and like 2 teams that desperately need Kyrie is the Mavs and the Heat.
I like it. Well, I don't like the Mavs, honestly.
Well, I feel like Luka definitely needs Kyrie.
He needs that.
Only reason I said no is because first, what are Brooklyn going to demand in return, and then 2.
Now Kyrie's a free agent next year.
Oh, you talk about the free agency. I thought you meant trade. Oh, I mean, yeah, that's not bad. I mean, so do they keep Spencer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you keep Spencer. You have Kyrie and Luka in your first unit, and you have Spencer and Hardaway in your second unit. You go from there.
I like it. I do.
But we thought the better team for Kyrie was the Heat. The Heat just makes so much more sense for Kyrie.
My only problem with that would be is I love Jimmy Butler and I love Kyrie Irving, but can either one of them be your number one on a championship team? Yet again, when is the last time we seen 2 number 2s win a championship?
JB is not a 2, bro.
JB's not a 1.
Playoff Jimmy's different.
Well, yeah. Oh,
playoff Jimmy's different.
He turns into Jordan, bro.
Jimmy's not winning you a championship.
He got close twice.
Playoff Jimmy almost got there twice, though, man.
He got close twice, bro. And he didn't fail you, my nigga. We're not acting like it was his fault that they lost. He didn't fail you, my nigga. His team did.
Well, let's put it in perspective, right? This is playoff Jimmy's blunt. Like this is where he got beat. He lost to Kawhi in Game 7. You can't fault him for that.
Nope.
He lost to LeBron and AD, peak Laker defense, 2020.
The finals.
The finals. Took them to 6 though. Played his heart out. He lost to the Celtics last year. Tyler Hero went down. He didn't have no shooters really.
He lost by 1 shot.
And yeah, he took a crazy shot at the end. But if that shit would have went in, then we talking about the Heat versus the Warriors.
Yep.
That's playoff Jimmy. I've seen that nigga do some incredible things, boy.
It ain't him, bro. It ain't him. No. Bro. I saw a report like Jimmy in the season, like he don't care about the season. He goes from averaging 18 points a game in the season to like 30.
Yeah, he has the biggest jump from regular season to playoffs in the NBA.
But I'm noticing that should really be the new wave, from LeBron doing it to Kawhi doing that to Jimmy doing that. That should really be the new wave.
It really should be. Like, it's smart. Jimmy don't give a damn about the regular season. As long as I can get to the dance, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he don't give a damn about no season, bro. Like I feel like to him this is like, bro, this don't mean shit to me.
If you can give Jimmy somebody like Kyrie to feed off of, and you know what I mean. If Jimmy get tired, he can rely on Kyrie to go get a bucket because we know Kyrie can get a bucket.
That's all he's good for, to be honest with you. Like he's a bucket.
They be needing Lowry to like get a bucket, and he can't.
Do something, my nigga. Stop just standing there with that fat ass. Do something.
This nigga said, man, that's crazy. Why you keep calling a nigga thick?
Cause he is. He over there standing in Miami with and doing jack shit.
And at the same time, man, Bam hit a ceiling. There's no
I agree.
getting better for Bam.
I agree.
Is like okay. I want to agree with you. My only thing to say is it that or is it the system?
No, it's
Nah,
Bam. It's Bam.
him. It's him. He can't shoot a lick. He plays a great defense, amazing defense, but he can't shoot a lick. His his offense is ass. Like at times, he acts like he wants to be a star player, and other times he don't. Like it's crazy.
Is he
Right.
an all? Is he a? I don't remember.
Wait, what?
Has Bam made an All Star game?
Yeah,
Like,
he's been an All-Star, I think.
I did.
I think he's been
I
one-time All-Star.
yeah.
You can fact check that real quick. I think he was in one All-Star though.
But he be playing like for 2 nights he be dropping you 25 and 12 with like 4 blocks, and then you're like, okay, he's finally here, and then the next 12 points and 8 boards with like 2 blocks, and you're like, okay, so he's not here. Like you be assuming he's an all-star, but then after that he just plays like he's not.
I mean, hey, it ain't for everybody. He might be one of those guys who had decent potential, but just needs to be on a different team with a different role.
Yeah, he was an All-Star in 2020.
Is that it?
I just think his ceiling, like I think oddly enough, like Bam hit his ceiling. I think I see a potential for DeAndre Ayton to get a little bit better, but I think he's nearing his ceiling too.
Yep, I think so too.
But you remember how we both said, me and you, Rio, we said that Suns only go as far as Aiden, plays, and I feel like that's true.
They gotta feed him more. You gotta like, I think if you let Ayton, because Ayton is not like 80, right? Ayton, you don't give Ayton the ball and on the elbow and be like, make a play. You do have to feed him in certain situations, like
he needs a guard like Paul.
yeah, and like you have to like see his mixed matches and like you, because when Ayton's posted up against somebody he can post up against, he's dominant. He's got a nice little hook shot, nice little, push hook.
Yeah.
He's got a nice little midi. He can spread it out to the three. I think that's where he can get better at is his 3-point shooting. But I just think, I don't know. Oddly enough, I think his ceiling is not too, like he's close to the ceiling.
Is he an All Star?
Ayton?
Yeah.
Ayton will never.
He is an all-star.
So as long as he's on that team, he will never see an all-star game.
I mean,
That makes sense.
I think he's averaging empty stats because he's averaging 24 and 10, which is if you just see that, it pops. You're like, oh shit, he's good, but it's empty stats.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. It's weird. It's tough for him because he's in the same conference as that man named Joker over there.
Thanks.
Shoot, not only that, there's plenty of Western Conference big men that's better than him.
It's
I don't
like
know about plenty. It's like 3.
in my opinion, like with it's crazy because like man, that's who they compare him to. Like that's who he gets compared to the Jokers and the Embiids, and I don't know if it's exactly fair to him.
That's not fair to him, bro. You're getting compared to one of the best centers of all time. Like Joker's one of the best centers of all time.
And with my thing with Adebayo is like Adebayo just seems to be dominating in that year 2020, and like now niggas ain't scared of Adebayo no more. They're going at him if anything.
Yep.
You know, that's my problem with Adebayo. Like, you used to be dominant. Like, you used to look like a damn force out there. Now I don't know what's going on. Oh, but hey, this is a weird season. It's up for grabs. It's anybody's game, and I look forward to how this goes down.
Man,
Yo,
boy.
I wanna switch. I want to switch up topics for a little bit because I want to talk about this. I want to see what your opinion about this. Look, man, I'm gonna make a bold ass claim here, man. Fuck what this
What is
dude
it?
is saying on the media. If he's dropping bangers like this,
Oh, here we go.
I guess I hate Jews too. Like,
Hey, don't say that
yo,
shit, man. Damn. What's
Kinda crazy.
I'm playing. It was a joke. Yo, that was a joke.
cancel that nigga though? His link is down in the description below. Don't cancel us.
Don't cancel me. That was a joke.
I didn't get to hear the song. That shit got taken off. I didn't get to hear it. I don't know if it's
Yeah.
Is it a
available.
song or a snippet?
That was quick. It was a song. That was quick.
I didn't get to hear it. Like, I'm just saying, like, I didn't get to hear it. I couldn't give you my opinion on it. You know, Kanye is wilding.
He gets a pass.
And
What's new?
I wish I would have heard the song so I can, like, give him his props or whatever, but I didn't get to hear it.
I hate Kanye, bro. He be saying the most outlandish shit, and then like a few days later he drops some fire, and you're like, okay, well maybe we can give him a shot because I remember he did make graduation.
Them niggas, people keep saying that, like that exempts him from the outrageous stuff he does.
Right. That nigga Roberto just dropped an album too. That nigga, he's still
Yeah.
Bro,
Y'all ain't talking about him.
How did Roberto drop an album? Ooh, can we speak on this? Like,
That's crazy.
This nigga's got control over somebody still. Like,
did y'all hear it? It's horrible.
I didn't listen. I'm probably not gonna listen.
Bro. I mean, they said it got taken down. So
album, 1 out of 10.
You ain't even listen to it. You probably don't even like R&B music.
You're bugging.
Nah, Eli was putting me on some R&B.
That's legit my whole genre. You're bugging.
Do you have any R. Kelly in your playlist?
Yes.
Who does?
I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. I know that he did all this bullshit with kids, whatever the fuck. His shit still slaps. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn.
I know he did shit with kids. That's crazy.
But at the same time, let's say Mike Jack would, like, if we knew Mike Jack was like for real, like did that, would you continue to listen?
Of course. Like, that's different.
The same.
It's Mike though.
It's Kales, man.
Oh, I don't care what comes out. Mike is like
Kales. Who is calling this nigga Kales?
That's
Who's
Kales.
doing that in 2022? Who's calling this nigga Kales in 2022?
That's Kales,
what are we doing?
Man. That's Kales, baby. Hey, look. Mike is the king of pop, right?
Yes.
Kales is the king of R&B. You know, it is what it is. Come on now.
Man. Look,
we're not gonna have this debate. You
can't go to no.
I mean, it's
barbecue, bro.
It's able to be talked about, right?
Who's his competitor? Because I don't really see it. Like,
bro, you can't go to no barbecue without R. Kelly playing, bro. I don't give a damn.
Hey, you can't have no love playlist without R. Kelly. Like,
exactly.
Who's his competitor, Kev? Who really is like?
I mean, I'm not arguing it, but I'm just saying, like, if you say it out in the street, depending on who you say it to, they're not gonna agree with you.
Okay, bet. They meant, all right, look, if I go out on the street right now and say that and they don't agree with, all I'm gonna do is play Step in the Name of Love, and they're gonna be like, all right. That's all I gotta do, bro.
Happy people.
change your mind real quick.
And look, I mean, yeah, we get it. We know what happened. That's the now, but we talking about the grind. And I ain't talking about bumping grind, you know. Talking about the grind he put in. The man's the king of R&B, you know. If who do we even like? Usher? Is Usher his competitor?
Yeah,
People are gonna say Chris Brown. That's what
no,
they're gonna say. That's their default answer.
But that's
no,
like
over Usher. That's crazy.
I don't know if Chris Brown has ever had a song that made me feel like
They're like, what?
Like I'm trying to make kids.
Beating
right,
someone?
right, like I'm gonna put a baby in you, you know?
Facts.
Really?
Does Chris have that kind of song?
No,
I don't know, man. He might.
no,
Which
except
one
one,
though?
except one, except one. Where like the one where he's like, baby, let's get naked just so we can make sweet love. Like that's the only song where I was like,
I
okay,
feel like Chris Brown is the prince of pop.
So we're putting him in the pop category now?
I can't.
Isn't he akin to MJ?
Yeah, but I can't get him that only because he put his hands on
Well,
baby.
that's his character. Like you know,
That's
he
kind of wild.
he an asshole for. No, I'm
I can't
saying
excuse that.
he an asshole for
Very.
putting his hands on. He an asshole for putting his hands on women, right? Chris Brown. That's like fuck him for that. But we're talking about the music.
Yeah, but like
He's MJ of this day and age. Like
it's not only women. It was Rihanna, bro. Like, come
I
on,
get
bro.
that, you know, and
That's like
I
one
wish
of the
Riri
best
was
of us.
not impregnated by this guy, but she is, you know.
That's one of the best of us, bro. Come on, not Rihanna, bro. Hit up some random chick, but not Rihanna, bro. Come on.
I get it, man, but like that's adding the character to the music. Let's not do that. You know?
My God. And he's known to be like aggressive.
Yeah, he's got temper problems. Chris
He
got to work on
does.
himself. But the music, you know, like he's MJ of this day and age. He's the Prince of Pop.
Yo, wait. Now that you reminded me, all right. So sorry to go back to R. Kelly, but Trey Songz is starting to become R. Kelly, bro. like
Like following
like
directly in his footsteps, except for
like
without the good music, you know.
this is like report after report that I'm hearing about him doing some shit.
Trey Songz on that weird shit too. Get him out of here too.
Like the amount of girls that are coming up saying all this weird shit, like yo, he made me do this. Like he made me like he got tight as fuck when I didn't sleep with him. I was like, bro,
Niggas
relax.
get famous and just be on that weird shit, man. You know,
And I'm like, nigga, you not ugly to be doing all this shit, bro. Like, what are you on?
he's probably been getting it for so long. You know, like he gets rejected, he's just probably
Yeah, he
like,
probably like, yeah, what?
you know, like, yeah. Anybody gets rejected these days. You know.
Like, bitch, I'm Trey Songz. You're supposed to do me, but bugging.
So you said you gave that a 1 out of 10. I didn't hear any. The only thing I've listened to in recent time is the Metro Boomin album.
That
I
shit's
thought
fine.
I thought it was good. I thought the Metro Boomin album was good.
Thanks.
I
That's just fine.
went to get Kev's opinion on it, but he keeps dropping out his damn call. You know.
Yeah, it's because he's on the road. So one time he'll be in a place that has connection. The next, nope.
Well, since Kev is out of the call now, I'm gonna take a little break, and we'll be back when he pops back in. Hopefully, if not, then me and Eli will just continue without him. But I gotta go to the restroom here.
But
Yo, what up, everybody? That's gonna do it for this episode of the Legit Podcast. Because we are having connection issues and Kev couldn't stay on the call, this episode ended up running way longer than we expected. So I split it down into 2 parts. This first part is going to be, basketball talk, and, we talk a little bit about R. Kelly. Second part, we'll get into more details about the albums that dropped. Be on the lookout for part 2. That's going to drop next week. For now, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, follow us on these lovely platforms, and we'll see y'all next week on the Legit Podcast. We out.